one of the coolest things ever for me was once she finally started playing sports, was to see her out there on the field with that number 37 on her back and the name Delaney across the top, just like Joe's jersey, except for it was blue with a shark on the front of it. You know, when she gets a new jersey, I almost always make her take a picture of her where she's looking over the back and I can just see that number on the back.
The earliest recollection of my parents telling me about Joe Delaney is we were in the car and I just remember asking, like, why did you name me after this person? I have no idea who he is. Why is he so significant? And just them answering and me just being like, okay, well, that may be significant. My bad.
To be perfectly honest, I had never heard of Joe until Mark told me the story.
His selfless act of diving into, a pond to save 3 children that were drowning, not knowing how to swim himself. He sacrificed himself to save somebody's life. And what better inspiration than that to name your child after?
When I think of him, I just think of what he did, and I try and think, like, would I do the same, or would I just not know what to do and just kind of stand there? But I definitely know that if one of my dogs had jumped into the lake, I probably would have gone in and saved it. I don't know about humans, but animals, I'm all in.
Christians talk about giving testimony where they share a story about how God has touched them in their lives. And I think for Mark and I, every time we get an opportunity to talk about how Delaney got her name, it's a way to give testimony as to why Joe was important and why he was this really great being.
I feel like it helps keep him alive. And when we're old and gone, and she's in her 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever, still telling the story. So I mean, hopefully she has a little girl that she can name Delaney Jr.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And just continue that story on.